time. Because even all the other nations had their times where they ruled too.
That's right.
And they took over, and they had Israel under them as their slaves.
Yeah. That's right. Because we went from captivity to captivity.
Yeah.
The first empire on the face of the earth was Egypt. That was the first empire. Okay, from Egypt we went to another captivity. So all this, you know, all these nations, you know what I'm saying, they put us into slavery, man. You know. So in this last day, you're gonna realize that we went into captivity because we sinned against the heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel Shah. And it says,
go ahead.
And the house, so like, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for the iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore, hid I my face from them, and give them into the hands of their enemies.
Which is all you other nations, and especially you Edomites.
That's right.
So we're there as your slaves. So the Lord said this is a slavery under you, and you're telling me the Lord doesn't believe in slavery?
Yeah.
So if the Lord sent us into slavery, and He says, what goes around comes around, but roughly paraphrasing, the only thing we're going to take you guys up into slavery?
Come on.
You reap what you sow, right?
Exactly. That's right. And it says, so fell they all by the sword.
So fell they all by the sword, which is why these Edomites can shoot down Jake, and it's not a big thing anymore. Yeah, Jake likes to get roused up about it, but nothing really ever changes. He's still shooting you guys down.
All they can do just march.
That's all they can do. They have no power.
Fucking protest.
All they can do is protest because they actually have no power. They can't go and take matters in their own hands to try to kill Esau.
You know?
Esau's in that power seat right now.
Yeah. What the fuck is protesting gonna do, bro? You've been doing that for fucking how many years? You know, Esau's still gonna do what the fuck he wants to do, man.
We're not protesting being out here. We're prophesying. There's a difference.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you want to seek revenge, we have to wait on the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, in order for Him to give us revenge on these heathens, man.
Yeah.
You know.
This is the book of Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know the scriptures, man.
No.
You have no knowledge. Going off, sinning so much to the point where now the Most High has, at one point, called you His beloved. It's only his son. Like in the time of Egypt, but now you're nothing but just around the low, serving other nations, man.
And it says that our leaders, so-called leaders are famished, man. Yeah. You know, because they believe in whatever the fuck the white man tells them to. Right? You know. That's right. Louis Farrakhan and all of them. You know, they're jakes,
leaders,
right?
Yeah.
You know, the so-called leaders of Israel. But you know what? They're all fucking bugged up, man. You know, like it tells you, they're basically like the dogs, who can't bark.
Yeah.
You know?
Because they're not worrying nobody about anything.
Exactly.
Right. Because, the reason why, because they have the wisdom of the so-called white man. Yeah. They don't have the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah.
So the only men that have that are apostles.
That's right.
Great millstones.
Those are the true leaders.
Those are the heads of all of Israel.
That's right.
Under Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. And none of you false prophets can fit that, man. Yeah. You know, because the apostles do have the truth 100%. Okay? What are you headed? You know what I'm saying? Just that's what it is, man. You know? But we can see that, man. The apostles do have the truth.
Yeah, that Jake is fucked up, man.
Yeah, drugs is smoking.
Yeah, that was it on that one.
Jumping for no fucking
That's
reason,
it on that?
man.
Yeah, and then...
just read a little bit of 24. We won't finish all of it.
And it says, these are the beginning, Salakia, Matthew 24:8. All these are beginning of sorrow, and then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Right now we're already hated, especially Jake is already hated because we're Jake, and Esau hates this spirit, right? It's how it was set up from the beginning.
Yeah.
But as us being Jakes in the truth, we're hated, not just among Esau, but even our own people, because we're causing a ruckus. We're becoming a nuisance. We're being annoying because we're flooding the YouTube. We're always on the streets out here, and even when we're not on the YouTube or on the streets, we take this stuff with us in our minds. So if somebody tries to talk to us, it kind of comes out,
Yeah.
You know, when you're having a conversation with someone, oh, you know, all I want to do is I want to get rich, and you kind of just smirk at the person like, man, being rich has nothing to do with happiness or true peace. You know, and then you just segues to the scriptures. So we're just annoyance and nuisance to these people, and it's because of this truth. That's why in Galatians Paul said, if I now become your enemy because I've told you the truth.
Yeah. That's right, man.
The truth is not meant for everybody.
Yeah,
that's right, because it cuts it.
It cuts. It deep, man. It really hurts, and it only hurts so much because this world is so
emotional.
Yeah, like so emotional. Also so they're so fake. There's no truth. Like you don't actually live a real life in this world.
Artificial, basically.
Yeah, kind of. Because and then when we bring out the real shit about life, you're like, holy fuck,
Yeah,
where is this
yeah.
coming from? Because this whole time you've been living in your own bubble, in your own world.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. And it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated
And
of all
some of us
nations.
in this truth and will taste of death. This is
That's
how it
right.
works.
Yeah.
The scriptures say you should do this thing unto death.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to taste death, you should do this unto death.
That's right. That's right. And it says,
The Most High is going to give you that spirit to do it anyways.
that's right. That's right. And it says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Right?
Read that again.
And it says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
That's right.
That's right. It goes back to this one dude. He used to be in GMS. I don't forgot his name is. What's his name again? A guy who goes in freaking trying to expose the brothers.
Tracy or whatever.
No, I'm a.
What's his name?
Canaan.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what he said, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to fucking put brothers on Facebook. On YouTube and shit like that.
But I'm a young man. I'm a young man. Well, yeah, man, their whole, I'm a group thing is all breaking up because now they're all like, basically like, I'm
Yeah, I've seen that.
exposing,
Each other?
like each other, man.
We should go. They're going against. They're betraying each other.
Yeah,
They're
right.
betraying each other before all hell breaks loose
Right.
already.
Yeah, that's why prophecy is coming to pass.
Yeah.
Okay, you got that. What's the first group? The Egyptology. It's already vanished.
Yeah,
Okay,
but polite.
We're Blake's because he's rich now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to speak his shit anymore. He's
He
just
moved
rich.
to Beverly Hills. He doesn't want to deal.
Yeah, he's not doing this little life, JC.
Yeah.
He moved to Beverly Hills. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna deal with this.
Yeah. Hey, that's why you Scarface, man. The Lord have a great judgment on you. As much you can fucking do in this thing, man, you're not gonna accomplish nothing, man. You know, the Lord is still gonna break you down, man, no matter what. You know?
It's so funny. And it says, verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Yeah, and that's plain, man. You have many false prophets who are risen and have deceived many. That's why the number of the elect is very small. So all the rest is deceived.
Yeah. It's just that simple, yeah.
Yeah.
And it says, and because
Verse
in verse 12 now, and,
15.
and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
That's right.
But he that shall endure unto the end shall be saved.
So he that's in this truth, not just he as in anybody.
Yeah.
He that's in the truth. Because the only way to endure is to be in this truth.
And then that's when you shall be saved, because you got people who say, "Oh, I'm already saved."
Yeah.
But it says, "He that endureth unto the
To the
end
end.
shall be saved."
And you're just not
So
here at the end
That's
yet.
a contradiction
That's
to them,
right there. That cuts him right there.
Yeah, that's right. And it says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a
Which
witness."
it has already.
Yeah,
The man was just waiting for this thing to come down because it has by the way of the YouTube.
yeah,
YouTube, Apostle Gabar says that the YouTube does the bulk, does the heavy lifting of this truth, man.
yeah,
The internet, it spreads the truth literally worldwide.
Yeah.
You got people all the way in Ghana, Nigeria, you got people way in Alaska who hear this thing, man.
Australia.
Australia,
Yeah,
Hawaii,
yeah,
way out there who hear It's truth.
That's right. And the thing is, we didn't really have to freaking travel to different countries to wake
No,
up
we
brothers,
didn't.
man.
No.
Just to YouTube, they show you that the apostles do have the truth, man.
Yeah.
Nate is not all over the fucking country, all over the earth. He's not setting camps all over the earth. But you know, when you go to YouTube, see GMS all over the fucking
That's
earth.
just by the word. Nate has to actually travel up there.
That's right. Nate, yeah, he actually
He has to travel.
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
right.
The apostles have to speak the word.
That's
and
right.
It gets filmed, and then people get sealed.
Come on, come on.
And it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
And that's where we're at right now. The major prophecy we're looking for is this RFID chip, man.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, exactly.
That's a major prophecy right now. It's the RFID chip. And before that, you're gonna have other prophecies like martial law, like the dollar being broken.
Yeah.
Because for the RFID chip to come down, to come out, the dollar would have to be done away with with cash, right? Because we're gonna be converting to straight chip.
Yeah, that's right.
And that you're gonna have a martial law in that time too. So it's gonna be a mix of all this stuff happening, and then the chip's gonna come out. When the chip is out, that's it, man. We're out of here. That's it. That's when men's are gonna be tried for real.
That's right.
Verse 15, it says, and when ye therefore shall see the abomination of the desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. That was it, verse 15. Yeah.
Okay. We'll continue from next weekend.
Alright.
The rest of that. So is that we're gonna close up. I'm gonna say Ka Hala Yahweh Wa Yahushai. The double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. The salutation to Yakians pushing this word in true sincerity.
That's right.
Alright, this is destruction to this wicked kingdom as well.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Shalom.
Shalom.